Hey guys, happy Friday. I was live a minute ago, but I ended up getting a phone call that came through and it messed it up. But I wanted to share something really quickly. I'm not going to be on here long because I literally just walked into the house and I got some food I'm about to eat. But I wanted to share something really quickly. Well, actually a couple different things. One thing I wanted to share yesterday, but I wasn't dressed and I wasn't about to get on camera. I was out today. I just got home. So I said, let me hop on here really quickly because I want to share what I wanted to share yesterday and also something else that I was just talking about today with someone. But one of the things I wanted to share was that I talked to this girl yesterday who, first of all, people, they book these one-on-one sessions with me that find me through my YouTube channel. And I got on a call with this girl yesterday. And when these people get on calls with me, they're trying to pass certification. But anyway, she started telling me about how she's pregnant with a little girl and she is in a shelter. And it touched my heart so much because when I was pregnant with my daughter at 19, who is now 19, when I was pregnant with her at 19, I was in a youth shelter. And so I wanted to share that yesterday about how, I mean, it was just so touching talking to her. I ended up encouraging her. We actually talked about other things outside of what she called me for, but I was thankful, I was grateful of where I came from and that I can now talk to her and encourage her because I know, hey, Sister Bernice. Oh no, Bernice. I'm thinking you're Bernice from my church. I didn't mean to say Sister Bernice, but hey, Bernice. Hey, Javier. But I was able to encourage her because she's where I used to be. But I wanted to do this quick video and talk about how to never be broke again because I had a conversation with someone earlier who reached out to me and she said, she actually been emailed me, but I just responded today. But she wanted to know, how did I get to the point of mentoring people and selling courses? And one of the things that I told her, well, the biggest thing that I told her was that I started out on YouTube. I just created a YouTube channel and I just started teaching people, you know, giving advice and teaching people what I know, you know. And Bernice said, I've been there more than once. Listen, Bernice, listen, I praise God. I thank God that I'm not where I used to be. I thank him that I was there, you know, so I could help people like the young lady that I had the call with yesterday, you know. But anyway, the young lady that I responded to today who had asked me, how did you get to that point of being able to mentor people and sell courses and stuff? I said, listen, I just started on YouTube. I was giving advice, teaching people, you know, what I know. You know, these people, they were watching my channel to pass certification, you know, and then people started wanting to talk to me. So I was doing calls for free. I was jumping on the phone with people from my Google number, just giving them advice and letting people send me their resume and all of that. And that's kind of how it started. But it got to a point that it was too much. So I stopped. And then people started saying to me, like, Miss K, I will pay you for your time. Can I get a call with you and all of that? That's how the paid calls started. That's how the paid Zoom sessions and paid calls started. But the point of me making this video was because I get a lot of people coming to me and asking me that. I am someone who comes from nothing. Like when I say nothing, I mean like like my mother, before she passed away, we had no food. I mean, nothing. Like I was drinking coffee and drinking tea as a meal. I was eating at school. I was eating at my friend's house and stuff like that. Like that's how I was getting my meals and stuff when she got really sick before she died or whatever. And so I come across a lot of people who also are from nothing and trying to make themselves into something, right? I have a family who, you know, we have certain cycles in our family of drugs, alcohol. Everybody, you know, I'm not going to say everybody, but a lot of people in our family die early. You know what I mean? Not taking care of the kids. It's just a lot. And so my audience, not an audience that I necessarily chose, but an audience that God has assigned to me, is people who come from where I come from. And so a lot of times I'm giving the advice to people who just trying to come up out of a hole. You know what I mean? Like, prime example, I did a class and I only charged like $25 for it. And people kept saying, why would you only charge $25 for it? My people, that's pretty much all they have. The people that are coming to hear what I have to say, that's really all they have. Now, I have people who have businesses, you know, businesses and stuff like that, that they can probably pay, they're making good money doing whatever they at their job or whatever, and they can pay the money that people were telling me to charge. But for the people that I'm assigned to, $25 is just enough for them. You know what I mean? But anyway, how do you never be broke again? It goes back to what I was telling the young lady today in the email. I just started teaching what I know. And anybody that might be watching this and you are trying to figure out, how can I make some extra money? How can I not go back to where I was? You know, I thank God because I am in a place, I don't make a lot of money. However, I have been able to earn money on the side teaching people. Like the money that I make is from people paying me to teach them something. And that's the answer. That's how you never become broke again. I teach. I'm a teacher, but I'm adjunct faculty. So that means when I don't have a class, I don't get paid. And this summer, I went 4 months without having a class. Guess what? That was 4 months without getting paid by my job. But guess how I was making money? Teaching on YouTube, teaching people booking calls with me. That's how you never be broke again, guys. So this is what I wanted to share for anybody who is on here, whether you are already making good money, whether you are somebody that is in a tight position and you're trying to figure out how to make more money, right? Or you're somebody that is where I was before and you're trying to get out that hole. You're trying to make something of yourself. Teach what you know. I'm telling y'all, I only tell you guys what I know. But this is how, if you can teach somebody something, you will always make money because somebody is always looking for something. You guys probably already know Google is the biggest search engine, and second to that is YouTube, right? And of course, Google owns YouTube, but everybody is trying to learn something. YouTube is a search engine. So YouTube is not even social media. People go on there to search for something, how to do something, right? If you can teach somebody even you don't have to necessarily comment in here, but just think about something that you know how to do that you can teach people, and and that means you have a skill that will always make you money. You will never ever be broke again. Now it will start off with you teaching for free, right? As I mentioned, I told the young lady today that I started off just on YouTube, just talking about what I know, teaching people, trying to help them pass certification. And then it got to a point that I was earning money that I was earning money to teach, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? But it started off with just me teaching. So I just wanted to encourage you, anybody, especially my family that's watching, y'all know where we come from. I need you to really start thinking about something that you can teach people. And that is how you can never be broken again. Because, I mean, it could be something like, how to do hair. Like, you know how many braiding channels there are, braiding posts. I mean, anything something you do on your job. Like I have a friend, she's in corporate America, and it's something I'm pretty sure she's doing on her job. You might think like, well, I'm in, just mentioning her because I know she's probably going to see this later possibly, but you're in corporate America, finance stuff, you know what I mean? There's something that you are doing there that you can translate to doing on your own, right? For me, I've been in the medical field for 20 years. This month literally makes 20 years. I was 19 when I became a medical assistant. So I went on to become a medical assistant instructor. And then I started a YouTube channel and all of that. And now I get paid to teach people how to become a medical assistant, how to pass certification and all of that stuff. So I just wanted to share that. I don't want this to be too long because then I'm going to start rambling. Javier said, right. Hey, France. Bernice said she needed class. Hey, Suge. So, guys, yeah, hi, Glenda. I just wanted to share that because, again, these are conversations that I'm having all the time. The young lady reached out to me and asked me, how did I get to the point of being able to mentor people and selling courses? It was literally just me doing this here, being consistent with teaching what I know. And that can be anything. And don't ever feel like your market or your field is oversaturated, because nobody is doing it like you. When I started doing what I do, there were already people doing it, but nobody is doing it like I'm doing it, right? Nobody's going to do it like you're doing it. So I just wanted to encourage you with that. Think about things that you are good at, that you can teach someone else, and start just talking about it. Start just getting on video, teaching people about it, because that's where it starts, is building trust. That's one thing too that I was telling a young lady. The people that watch me on YouTube, they trust me, right? And that's why they were comfortable with paying me to now get on a Zoom call, or now paying me to enroll in my course, because they trust me. Hey, Tawana. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. Let me see. God has been telling me to just talk. I'm so afraid. I have so much to share from the heart and experience. You're amazing. I'm inspired. Please do, Bernice. Like, it's like, what I think about? Like, as I mentioned at the top of this video, the girl who I talked to yesterday, like, it's so many people that is her, that is the girl that I used to be. If I don't share, how is she going to know that she can get through it? Like, even Bernice, like, when I think about like what you've been through, how will somebody going through it right now, how will she know that she can get through it if she don't see somebody else that got through it? That's how I look at it. When I become afraid to talk or get nervous or whatever, or I feel like, who am I? Those feelings of inadequacy come, I think about the people that need it. Like, I got here because I was watching people that made it. Like, even when I look at like my abstinence journey, it was a lady in my church who was abstinent, and then I had a spiritual mother at that point. She had been abstinent, I think, like 17 years, I think, and she helped me get on my journey. You know what I mean? So it was those people that were sharing that made me know that I could do it too. So just think about that and let that be your motivation when you do have those moments, because I get it. Even as long as I've been teaching, as long as I've been getting in front of this camera, I still get nervous. I still deal with feelings of inadequacy, like, who are you? You know what I mean? All of that. So I get it. But I just think about the girl that I talked to yesterday that needed it. And she needed to know, oh, wow, Miss K, and please, guys, I say this humbly. I'm only saying this because this is what my YouTube students tell me. But my YouTube students, they love me and they look up to me. And for her to see Miss K, who she look up to know, wow, Miss K was homeless. Miss K was pregnant and in the shelter. What? And look at where she is now. Like, that's who I think about when I get nervous and afraid and stuff like that. So I just wanted to share that. So hopefully this was encouraging to somebody. Again, for anybody that's just joining, I just wanted to share how to never be broke again. And that's just to share, teach people. That's what I meant. Not share, but teach people. Learn, people are always trying to learn something new, even if it's cooking. Y'all know how many cooking channels are like making millions of dollars on YouTube? Like, if you know how to cook something, you can get on TikTok, on YouTube, and just do it. Just get on there and do a video. I have a coworker, and I'm trying to get her to get back onto YouTube. She was on YouTube for a while, and her channel wasn't doing well. I think she has like 200 subscribers. And I'm like, that's really good. Like, but she got off because she'd been on there for a long time and she felt like it's not growing. I told her, just keep going. You know what I mean? Just keep going. But what's different about her is that she is from the Philippines. You know how many people looking up Philippine recipes? These people on YouTube making millions of dollars, and then they got cookbooks to go along with it. Now they selling their seasonings. I just bought a bunch of seasonings from this girl that I follow on YouTube called Chef Bay. Her name is Chef Bay, and I bought a bunch of her seasonings. So I just share that to say that if you can figure out something to teach, right, you will always be in demand. And I don't care what it is. You might be thinking, but nobody is looking for what I can do. Yes, you can. Even like my little cousin / little sister that I raised, Tawana, since I was 5. She do hair. You could do a channel or whatever, teaching people how to do certain things with their hair. You know what I mean? Just anything you can do, guys. I just wanted to share that. Hi, Marcus. Hi, Reverend Archer. So again, I didn't want this to be long. I am about to eat. I literally just walked in the house. So I just wanted to share that. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. So Linda says, I've been in the medical field for over 20 years as well. And I was thinking about teaching. Oh yeah, you definitely should. So Linda, let's talk. Cause we actually, let's talk, Celinda. Cause I didn't know you were in the medical field as well. I didn't know that. I teach at UDC, and we are actually looking for instructors. So yeah, reach out. Let's talk about it. Friend says, you're right. Yeah. I just wanted to share that, guys, and just give some inspiration, because that really touched me yesterday. And I wanted to share it yesterday, but I was like, this is too much to type. And then I didn't want to put any clothes on and go live, but I was out today. So I just wanted to share that. But again, guys, just teach. Oh, while I'm on here, I actually just did a video today about the no spend challenge. I did not plan to talk about this on my live, but I'm just going to mention it. So I'm doing a no spend challenge in January. Anybody that want to join, let me know. But I'm not going to be spending on. I'm not doing any online shopping. I'm not doing any unnecessary spending. That's what a no spend challenge is. I did that video earlier. I'm gonna post it later, but I did it earlier in my car. A no spend challenge, no spend January. Basically, you're not spending anything unnecessary. The goal is to save, like anything that you were. Like, let's just say you normally eat out, right? And you choose not to eat out all of January. That money that you would have spent on eating out, put that towards something like a debt or your savings or whatever, right? I'm also participating in a challenge this year, a savings challenge to save $10,000. This girl that I'm connected to on here, I don't know if she's watching, but she's doing a challenge, a $10,000 challenge and a $5,000 challenge. So I'm gonna be doing both, and I'm gonna be documenting that on my small YouTube channel. I have a very small YouTube channel. I have 3 of them. I have the big one, I have the medium-sized one, then I have the small one. The small one is Miss K all over the place, and I'm going to be documenting that on that channel over there. So y'all can follow me over there if you want to. But the no spend challenge means that you're not going to be doing any unnecessary spending in January. The only thing you're going to be spending on is your expenses, stuff that you need to spend on, okay? Like your bills and all of that stuff. And then the $5,000 savings and $10,000 challenge and the $5,000. Let me know if anybody's interested in that. I'll send you the screenshot. Basically, you're saving money every single week, and the goal is to have either $5,000 saved at the end of the year, or have $10,000 saved at the end of the year. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gone for real now, and I keep saying it. Y'all have a blessed day.